Okay, welcome to the practical class, and I'm so happy doing this with you again. I'll be so happy to see you as a professional graphic designer. It starts from a place, and congratulations for taking the step. Okay, so let's go to our practical. So type Canva on your URL, Canva. When you type Canva, remember you are clicking on the first URL, and you add your account. If you have not put your account, you can do well to look back to our previous videos, and here we are. Like I said earlier, Canva is the goat of all time. There is nothing you can do with Canva. Is it video? Is it website? Oh my. Even to build your portfolios, you can do that with Canva. To do presentation if you're a student, social media flyers for all your businesses. Oh my. And one beautiful thing about Canva is we even have prepared beautiful templates that you don't even need to know about all the principles, though that is important. But we have prepared templates you can work with, especially in the pro version. Remember, that's a bonus for this course. You're going to have the pro version if you are a good student of this course, meaning if you do all your assignments and submit on the group. Okay, so like I said, just ignore this, this multi space everything. Click on custom size. If you're working with mobile, click on the plus icon on your mobile. You will have seen a purple plus icon. Yes, then you see custom size. Click on it. Now when you click on it, you're going to come here. Like I said, your size matters. We work with different sizes for different flyers. Instagram have their sizes, Facebook have their sizes, even all social media app that you're working with on a daily basis have their sizes. Yes, they have their sizes. Now for this design, we're going to be working with a very high resolution sizes. Why? Because the resolution of your flyer needs to be high, so it will be quality, so that even your normal images, if you upload it on WhatsApp, sometimes the quality are reduced, so you have to add a high resolution flyer. So generally for your WhatsApp flyers, for your Facebook flyers, you can always work with this size, that is 32 by 32. So are we together? Can you see the size? 32 by 32. So create new design. I hope we are all together. So when you click on create new design, you're going to come to this place. Even if you are using mobile, you're still going to come here. The interface of Canva, though it says okay, your phone might be different from your laptop, but the interface for the two is little or no different. So Canva is just trying to tell me new things. So because I'm just opening this account, so you can just click on got it. All right. So okay, let's get started. Just let that go. You don't need that for now. You're not sharing this flyer for now. So when you have already put in the size, you're going to be here. Now listing. The website we are using is called Canva. Why this white space you are seeing here that I'm clicking on now is called Canvas. Canvas. Are we together? Good. Okay, so let's get started. We are designing a very beautiful flyer today, a very beautiful one at that. Okay, so I said I want to teach us. This is a beginner training today, from the beginning to the end. So even though you're a beginner, you're a professional, you will learn about everything, the nitty-gritty of everything. Now let's start. This icon here show that this is the design I'm working on. Design, like this is the design I'm working on, or they bring me templates. Like I said earlier, there are many pro version templates you can work with on Canva, but for now, for this first class, we want to design our own flyer from the scratch. And let me tell you this, you can design any flyer you see. Yes, I want you to beat your chest and say I can do it. Yes, it's just that is one of the skills of a graphic designer. You have to look at it creatively, and you're gonna do that. But just follow me. So this is element. Wow. You see, this part of Canva is what you cannot joke with. This is one of the things that make Canva very beautiful. I mean very beautiful. When you're designing on other help, you have to go and get your resources from other places. When I mean resources, what do we call resources in graphic design? Resources means the images, the logos, the font, everything you are using on your flyer are what we call resources. Your icon, your lines, your shapes. But one thing about Canva is that when you click on your elements, this is what I'm clicking on, elements, you will get everything. I mean everything. Yes, I mean, when I mean everything, I mean everything. You're going to get, okay, let me say for instance, remember now I'm teaching us how to use this icon one by one. Remember, let me say I want to type I want to say a bride. Let me say bride and groom. Okay, I want to design a wedding flyer. Let me just say bride and groom. So let me say, so it's going to give me a bride and groom. Do you see that? So for this element, you can always set your resources. Let me say I want to search a box of gifts. Let me say I want to search a box of gifts. Okay, yes, it's gonna bring it. It's gonna bring the graphics one. It's gonna bring the pictures, like as many as you want. So element is where you can search everything. Element is where you get your shapes. Do you see shapes here? Can you see shape? Element is where you get your lines. Element is where you get your shapes. We get a lot from element. Element is where you cannot joke with it. Element is where you get your frame. We are going to be using this frame now. Frame in Canva is used for mockup. Now, what do we mean by mockup? I'm going to explain that as we go on, because we're going to be doing this in this flyer I'm about to design. Just follow me. I don't want you to be in a hurry. Don't be anticipating. Don't be anxious. Okay? So we use frame, and we have different kind of frame. You're going to see what frame is used for. Frame is what we use for mockup. I talk about it in the first video, but you're going to understand it more better here. Now, let's leave elements for now. Just know element is where you get your resources. Now, talking about tests. Now, this is another very important icon that you cannot joke with on your Canva. Now, their default text style. This means you want to add a heading. Heading means a very big text, right? This means you want to add a subheading, something that follows it. Okay, this means you want to add a little body of text. Okay, and when you are adding your text, remember, let me say you add this text. Let me say I click on this heading. After clicking on it in Canva, please put this at the back of your mind. To edit anything, you have to be clicking on it. Let me say, for instance, let me say I click out. I'm not clicking on anything. You will not see anything at the top hand side here. You will not see anything there, even though you are using mobile. Whatever you want to edit, you have to click on it, then it will come. Now, let me say I want to write. If you want to write something, you double click, even though you're using mobile or you're using desktop. So when you double click, you click on your backspace. When you click on your backspace, let me say I want to write S design. Okay, so that's a global brand. Yeah, so you click on S design. Okay, so now I want to edit this S design. Let me say I want to give it a font. Please follow me gradually. This is just me teaching us all the icons and the important things before we go into the design, so you will not be just like, wow, what are they doing here? Why? How do we get there? So let me say I want to change the font. Now we have different type of font, but this is not a font class. And let me say I want to use Montserrat. So it's going to load and it's going to change. So that is it. So to edit this again, I click on it and I change the font. To change the font, you click on this box here. To change the size, let me click on this S design. It's already on wall. It's 268. There are two ways you can change the size. You can do that by coming here. Do you see where I come? By coming to this edge here and doing like this, or by coming to this place by doing like this, or by clicking on this. You can just, let me see, I just want to give it 200. So do we get that? So let me click on it again. To click on anything, you just have to edit anything, sorry, you have to click on it. Now let me say I want to give color to my S design. So I'm gonna click on this. Let me do that again. Let me click out again. I click on S design. I want to change the color of this text. I'm going to click on this A here. It's also like this on desktop. On mobile, so I'm going to click on this here. Click on text color. You have seen it. This A means text color. You will have seen this thing that look like a color palette under it. Then let me say I want to give it a blue color. You see the color has changed. Do you see that? Now, this is, let me click on it again. I want to teach us all the icon here. So this means it's bold. Can you see that? I bold it again. Can we see that? Now this means to italize the text. Can we see that? It comes again. Now this is the alignment. In graphics, we have different alignments. Okay, we have center alignment, we have left alignment, we have right alignment, and we have justified. Okay, so this is actually centered now. So let me say I click on this, it goes to the other side. This is left alignment. Let me say it's like this. This is go to the others. This is justified, and this is right alignment. Are we getting it at all? It just means you can also use your. Now these alignments work better when you are writing many things. Let me say okay. Let me try to write many things. Let me say S design. We love good design. Okay, so I just want to make us understand how to use this alignment very well. Let me say okay, we help you with your brand. All right, I'll put it together. Now look at this. I want you to understand alignment. So when clicking on this, let me say now you understand alignment. Now you can see everything here now is left aligned. So when this is justified, this is right alignment, this is center alignment. So do you get it? Let me go again. This is left alignment. You see the text all come to the left. This is right alignment, they all go to the right. So this is justified, this is right alignment, and this is centered alignment. Now this means probably you want to, there's something we call bulletin. Probably you want to list it. Probably you are trying to list something. Probably you are you sell snacks and you sell donuts, or let me say you open a food store business. You sell many kind of food and you want to list the kind of things you sell. So after listing them, this is where we give them lists. You can give them bulletin or you give them number. Okay, so I'm not doing that. So this is another thing. This is what we call spacing. Please follow me. So spacing means that line spacing means the space between your sentences. Can you see that? Can you see that? That is line spacing. You don't use your hand to do it. It's also on mobile. So this is line spacing, and this is letter spacing. Letter spacing is the space between each word, just as it is pronounced. Line spacing, letter spacing. Now we don't need this right now because this text does not have background. Transparency means you want to reduce how it is showing. You want it to be so bold or just to get aligned with the background. So we don't need that for here. So this the effect you want to give to your text. Let me click on that again so you can see how effects work. So let me say this is giving that text a kind of shadow. Let me say this. Do you see? You may not be seeing it very well because the text is not big, and I'm not kind of okay. Let me increase the offset for you. Do you see? Please and please, I'm begging you, wash all these theoretical parts so you can have a smooth design journey. Are we together? So that's that on how to edit text. Like I said, this is work for a pro version, and brand work when you're working in a team together. And for now you're just on your own. Okay, so let's go to upload. So I'm going to be deleting all these things on my canvas. You can try them. I'm going to be deleting them on my canvas because I'm not needing them. Okay, all right, so now let's get started. So you go to upload. Do you see upload here? Please, are we still following? Do you see upload here? So you go to upload. So when you click on upload, you go to upload files. Just, your canvas is here, so you click on upload first. You go to upload files, then it's going to take you to your file. Even though if you are using mobile, it's also going to take you to your file the moment you click on upload. Now before you start designing any flyer, you will have get your resources on your phone or on your laptop. Okay, now all the resources we use in this flyer, I'm going to drop them on the group, so you don't need to worry about yourself. Now these are the resources we're going to use on this flyer. So first, this is the background. Let me click on the background. and you click on the what you want to upload and open. Okay, are we still following? Are we still following? Are we still following? Good. Now it has uploaded. Then you click on it, just a click. If you are using mobile, you click to actually. I don't need this now. I don't need it, Canva. So you go like this. What am I trying to do now? I'm trying to make it fit into that white canvas. Making it fit into the white canvas. It must fit. Let it fit into the white canvas. Good. So here we are. Okay, are we still together? Then I want to do another thing. I am not done. I'll go again to another upload files. Now I also want to tell you this. You can upload all this. You know, we have like 6 files here. We can upload it once, but I'm just doing one by one because I don't want you to miss anything. I don't want to start asking questions like, how do you do this, how do you do this? So that's, I'm just going one by one. Okay, and I also love to change the background I'm using. I don't like that background, so I want to pick another one. I'll just click on upload, click on what I want to pick. I'm just trying to play with these things for us to know how to upload something. So when you click on upload, let me delete this. So let me bring in this. So I'll prefer to use this. Don't worry, everything we are using on this flyer is going to be given for you for free. So now I love this. Okay, are we together? Very good. Okay, so I still want to go and upload my file. So just follow me. I go to my upload is already clicked already. I go to upload files. I go to where I have my resources on my desktop. I'm going to send it to you so you can save it anywhere. So now I want to upload everything once. If you're a desktop user, this is an advantage for you. You can upload everything once. You click on the first one, you long press your shift button and you click on the last one. Then everything is going to press. Everything is going to press once and you open. But if you're a mobile phone user, don't worry, you can always click on it one by one and it will come up. So this is just to smooth run this video. Now. So these are the resources we are using. Everything is already been uploaded. Okay, we are designing a flyer for a brand that sells shoes and clothes. Just follow me. So I want to do something. I want to bring in the flyer we want to replicate so you can be seeing what we want to design. So I still go to my upload files because I have it already on my laptop. I go to my download. This is the flyer we want to design. Where is it? Okay, I think this is it. So this is the flyer we want to design. So I want to bring in the flyer here so you can be seeing what we are designing and you can be designing promptly. Okay, so we have it here already. Now I want to put the flyer here. I want it to be up here. So how do I have 2 pages? I just click on this plus icon because I want you to be seeing what we are replicating, so it will be interesting. So let me just put it up here. This is what we want to design. So I hope you are all following. This is what we want to design. This is what we are designing today. So at the end of this class, you'll be able to design this. Yeah. Okay, so this is firstly, for you to design, you have to creatively look at the flyer you want to design. You have to creatively look at it. How did they do this thing? How did they even go about it? Okay. So starting with, I bring in the shoe. Now. Did everybody notice something? This shoe has a background. Now, let's do something very fast. This shoe has a background, but I am not needing a background. If you look at this flyer, it does not have a background. How do we remove background? We remove background by going to remove.bg. So go to your Chrome, type remove.bg. Are we still together? Click on enter. Then you are here. Are we still together? This is how you can remove the background of your image for and I don't know, any of your image here just for free without no watermark. You upload image, you go to where you have your picture. I have it in my download already. So I click on the picture. This is the picture here. I click on open. It's going to open up to me. Yeah, and here we go. And I download my picture. So I go back to where I'm designing. It's already saved on my pixel on my laptop already. I delete this because I don't need it. Because it's having a background. Now, if you are using a pro version, you are going to have an automatic remove background on your Canva account. But it's not a pro version, right? So that's how you can do it. You go to remove .bg to remove any background. Probably you want to design subsequent flyers. You go to remove .bg to remove any background. So you come here. Remember, we are looking at this to replicate this. You don't have to have these two on your. You can decide not to have 2 pages. I just want to carry you along on what we want to design. That's why I'm having 2 pages like this. Okay, so I put in my images. I will make the flyer. I'll make the shoe is so bold. Now, one thing about designing is that you don't want to design a very quack flyer. No, you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to do that. What I mean by that is that all the images you're going to be using on your flyer, please, I beg you, let it be quality, let it be top notch, let it be art. Yes, because that's what that'll make your flyer look beautiful. Don't just use. If the shoe is not beautiful, this flyer will not be beautiful. What makes this flyer attractive is the quality of the shoe, the brightness, so neat. Okay, so I'm going to send you this on the group, don't worry. So now, this is the shoe. So what next are we going to do? Yeah, in essence, we're going to bring in a shape. Remember, to get a shape, you go to elements. You bring in the shape with a click. Now let me do that again. Let me do that again because I don't want anyone to be lost at all. So let me do that again. I delete this. Okay, so let me go back to elements. So let me type shape and press enter. Do you see that? Did you see that? So I click on shape. Now by default, what do you think is bringing? Is bringing the colors of the resources I already have on my flyer, but that's a scam. I'm not going to use that. So, well, let me just, after bringing in the shape, go back to your flyer. How does the flyer look like? Okay, the shape is on the ordinate. I mean, this is the shape we want to fix in. Okay. So fixing the shape. All right. So I was still looking at it. I love to design this way for beginners because if you are not seeing what you are designing, sometimes you might like, where am I going to? But if you are still learning, now when I want to design this from the scratch, I'm not trying to look and check, but it's just because of the nature of this class. So let's just go this way for you to understand better. So I have this already. Now I want to change the color of this shape. This is not the color I want to use. Okay, so I go to don't forget what I said in the beginning. To edit anything on Canva, you have to click on it. So I click on my shape already. I go to the color icon. Let me do that again. Let me click out. Do you understand up to this level? I bring in the background. I make it fix into the shape. Okay, I bring in the shoes first after the background. I make the shoe also fit. Then I bring in the shape from elements. Now I'm going to change the color of my shape. After clicking on it, it's going to bring this. This is the interface it's going to bring for you to change the icon of the shape. And I go to color. Okay. Now we're in color. Now, there's something beautiful about Canva. All the resources you have on your flyer is going to bring them here. Probably you want to use their color. Now, this is going to be in a color theory class. I'm going to have that video on. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, please subscribe if you have not subscribed. I'm going to be doing a video on color theory, because the color on your flyer must align. You cannot be, just imagine I'm having a blue shoe and I put color brown. Come on, it's going to look weird. Now, in color theory, some colors that work together. Let me just give you a sneak peek of that. Black and gold work together. We work with green and orange. Black and white work together, but you always want to mix something with it to make it more beautiful. Blue and white, they are very beautiful. They are always your go-to. So for this flyer, can you see? As a graphic designer, I know you are just beginning. You want to explore the color, but let me tell you, look at great brand, like renowned brand. They don't work with many colors. Look at MTN is always yellow. Look at Glow, they're always green and white. Yes, that is the beauty of design. Beauty of design is not in you bringing many colors to your design. When you bring in many colors to your design, it only make your design look like a masquerade. Yes, but we work with simplicity. Look at this flyer you are looking at. For instance, we just have just 2 colors, just 3 color, a kind of, let me say, a white background color that is very not really white. Then we have blue and the normal white. That is all. Simplicity. Everyone that look at this flyer instantly know that this brand sells shoes. Okay, so please and please don't work with color riots. Don't try to play with the color. So now this is the color I want to use. Okay, this is the color I want to use. Do we get that? Now I have the color here. Now I still need another shape. If you look at the flyer again, what are we going to bring? This. Now you just work with joy. That's one thing about design. So I go back to element again. I bring in the shape. You should know how to bring in the shape now. Now can you see, by default it bring the color I already pick. That is how Canva work. So I bring in here, I put it, I bring in, you can reshape it. Please, if you miss anything, you can just let the video go to the back. You're going to definitely get it. So I'm getting my canvas already. Now there is something beautiful, so beautiful about it that I want you to know. If you look at this, there is a shadow under this shoe, right? This shoe is plain, there's a shadow here. You'll be like, where is the shadow? Yeah, let's go and look for the shadow. So you go to the element again, then you type shadow. Somebody following this class, now you are learning the graphic designer trick. You'll have been like, it's not some shoes might come with the shadow, but this, now I hope we'll be able to get a shadow for free here, because most of the shadow here, they are for pro accounts. Okay, I think we get one that is, anyone that is not having this gold means that you can use them for free. Okay, so let's try this. Now you're going to reduce it. You see, I reduce it, then put it under the shoe. Perfect. Now perfect. Make it a little bit bold. Don't make it so obvious. When you see this flyer, you cannot detect that the shadow was fixed. You would think it's shadow of the shoe. So make your own look like that too. Yes. So when you click on it again, you press Ctrl D. If you are using mobile, you will see this plus icon to duplicate. You can duplicate. So, but if you are using laptop, just press Ctrl D. And I have it here already. So I'm going to reduce it. Now see that I have my shadow already. I hope you love that. I love designing. It's giving me joy. Now good, so we are done with setting it up. Now we want to put in our font. Now you go to test. You click on add a heading. Are we together? Then the name of the brand is what? What's the name of the brand? Is DML. Just erase this. Then you click on D, capital letter, then DML. Then I want to reduce it. I want to reduce it. Now I want to change the font. I don't like this font. I want to use Montserrat. Okay. Yes. The font you're going to use, because you're going to do your assignment, the font you're going to use is Montserrat. Or okay, let's use Lix Pattern. Now different fonts for different writing. Why do I use Lix Pattern? Because that is the name of the brand. I want you to see it at first glance, not just trying to look for the name of the brand in the flyer. Okay, so after writing it, what do? I go to my color. Don't forget, let me start again. I write my text, I click on the text. So I go to this A here to change the color. Then I put on, I want it to be white. Yes, it's white in the flyer we're replicating. Okay, so I bring it here. Okay, I reduce it. Now there's something. I talk about arrangement. Your work have to be arranged. It has to be arranged. So this thing is not yet fixed. Let me put it. It has to be in the middle. So fix it to the middle. Fix this thing to the middle. Let it be a little bit narrow. Then fix it again in the middle. Are we together? Can take a bottle of Coke and continue learning. Okay, so I put it in there. So then I reduce it a little bit. I don't want it to be too. Then we have it DML. So anyone that look at this flyer now can see the DML. Okay, that is the name of the brand. Okay, so DML, right? So now we have this. Now what is the next thing? I want to write the wears. Then I click on add a little body of text. I click on backspace. Don't backspace to erase that. Then I write wears. After writing my wears, I bring it up here. I go to this place, this A here, to change the color to what? To white. Let me click it again and do that. I want to change the color to white. Do you see that? Now. I want to click on it and I want to do something beautiful. That is, if you look at this, there is a space between the wears to make it align with the DML. Now if you look at this here now, the wears is still under the DML. So we want to what? Strengthen it. We want to strengthen. We want to increase the space between the letters. Okay, so this is it. Letter spacing. Do you see what I do? Letter spacing. Then I have what I want. Then I bring in the DML a little bit. I bring down the DML a little bit. Then after bringing it down a little bit, I click the wears and take it up a little bit. I check if I'm still okay. I'm there already. Then I just want to make my work fit. Now as a graphic designer, you have to be so interested in making your work fit. Don't get tired easily, because your customer might not be smiling. It might not be making your work easier. But nevertheless, be so intentional about arranging your work. Okay, all right, so I fixed that already. Now the next thing is my test. Major dealers in shoes. What do you notice about these flyers? Why is the shoe letter very greater than the clothing accessories? There is a reason why. It is because this brand major in shoes, and like I tell you, as a graphic designer, you are passing a message through visuals. Anybody that see your flyer should be able to get what you're saying at a glance. Now looking at this flyer, even an illiterate should be able to say that no, this brand sell shoes. Are we together? So the shoe is bold. Why? Because this brand major in shoe selling. They sell clothing accessories, they sell clothes, but nevertheless, that is not their major selling. So how do we do that? We go to add a subheading, right? Are you together with me? Then we click on backspace. If you are using your mobile, you can also click on it. All right, then I want to write major dealer in, right? Major dealers. That's what they write there. Major dealers. Okay, now major dealers, right? Good. Now I'm not done with this test, but I just want you to see what I write. I'm not done with it. I'm just starting with this test. So major dealers. Then I go to my, what do I want to come and do here? Say it out. Yeah, I want to change the font. Good. So I want to have a font. Remember, I use Leaks pattern for the DML. I use Canvas SAS for the wears. Now I'm using Montserrat for this. Good. Now, what do you notice? The text is not as big as this. Then I reduce it. You know why I'm doing this? I want you to be able to know how to replicate flyers when you see them. Okay? No flyer is too big for you to replicate. You just have to sit down and follow one by one. Okay? For you to be a designer, you have to be creative. Okay? So, major dealers in. Okay. What did I do again? The text is not as big as that. So, I do like this. Then what did I do again? The text is italicized. Do you see that? Okay. Then, do you see how I italize it? Let me do that again. You click on this and it's italicized. Then I want to change the color. It's not a black color. Then I go to this place. Remember, we are not working with many colors. We are still using this blue. Good. And I have my major dealers in. Then I want to add then I go to test again. Don't worry, I'm still on that test. If you're using a mobile test, just click on test. On a mobile, just click on test again. Then I go to subheading. Then I click on, I want to write shoe. Remember, in capital letters. Capital letters. So you can on your cap lock on your laptop to do that, and you can put your phone on capital letter to write the shoes. Then for the shoes, I want to use a font. Yes, I want to use, let me go to this place, to show the font. Let's change the color first. Do you get how I change the color? I really want you to be in this. I don't just want to be speaking as if I want you to be flowing. Yeah, right. Okay, so go to this place. This is how I'm moving my cursor. Go to this place. Then I want to give this a leaks pattern. Or let me not use leaks pattern. Let me use shake hand. Yep. So I want you to give it that shoe something. I want it to announce that this brand is majorly for shoe. Yeah. So do you know all the fonts we use? Please, that's what I'm going to use in your assignment. Design this thing to be exactly like this. Exactly like this. You can see that I take my time. I don't want it to just be like I'm tutoring a deaf and dumb person. That's why I'm taking my time. So please, let me undo what I just do now. So I'm already writing major dealers in shoes, and now I want to write, it still remains something, and clothing accessories. I already explained why shoe is the major test here, because they are major dealers in shoes. Okay, so I want my clothing accessories font to still be this major deals font. Then what do? If you are using a desktop, click on Ctrl D. If you are using your mobile, click on this plus icon. It's going to duplicate. Then I come here, right? I bring it here. Then I double click, and I click on my backspace. Are we together? Then I write, and you don't have to use many fonts, please. To be a good designer, don't use many. Don't just pack all the fonts in your design. It's not going to be fine. It's not going to be fine at all. Okay, so are we together now? Yeah. Oh, tomorrow class is going to be, today is a lot of introduction, right? And this video is a little bit long, but tomorrow class is going to be a way more interesting than this again. I just want us to start with these simple flyers, so nobody will say, oh, that thing is too long for me. If you watch this video from the beginning to the end, you're going to enjoy it already. Do well to click on the subscription button, and please like this video. Thank you. Now I write what they write here. Now there's something that is still wrong here. Who can guess that? That is that these major dealers is not correlating with this shoe. Look at these major dealers here. I want us to do something beautiful. I want these major dealers to move to this place that this exists. So who can guess what will I do? I will go to my spacing, then I will increase my letter spacing a little bit. I come back here, then I click on it again. Are we together? Then I do it like this. Yep, I want it to be like that. So now, are we still together? Don't forget to bring in the background. We bring in the shoe. After bringing the shoe, setting your shapes, write the DML wheels. Now go to elements, download your shadow, put the shadows there. Perfect, we are good to go. And we're still following me. Okay, and everybody's following me. Then I want to do something very beautiful. You see this? Do you see all this beautiful thing here? That's what we're going to do. Some people will be like, how did they do all this? No, we are going to do that. Now, like I said earlier, don't use many fonts in your flyers. Now we come to this place. I still want to use this font. Sorry, my laptop is acting up. Sorry about that. So you come to this place. I still want to use this font, and I click on Ctrl D for laptop. When you are using your mobile, you click on the plus icon. These are just the shortcuts. Control D means duplicate. Okay, now I want to still use this font. That's why it will be stress going to test every time. Just learn how to do all these things. Click on Control D. Okay, don't let us click on Control D because some people might be like, oh, you are trying to skip some things. Okay, so let's just go to test again then. So we go to test again, and we click on the backspace. Then I want to write what they write here. Get, are we together? Get, so I want to use that. Get more than your money, apostrophe what. Okay, now good to go. This is the font. I want to reduce it, to reduce the size. If you watch this video from the beginning, all these things I'm just repeating them. You click on this place or you click on this place. If you are using your mobile phone, just click on the text and reduce it. It's going to reduce if you are using your mobile phone. I use mobile phone for Canva very well, so there's nothing about it. Now there's something I just want to change the text to color white. How do I change that? I click on the text. If you notice, I didn't bring it down here. Why? I don't want it to enter into this place and I will be looking for my text. I want to edit everything here first because I'm still seeing it on my shoe. I still see everything. So just free yourself with your design, okay? Every good design starts with a plain canvas, okay? So I go to this place and I pick white. Alright, so and I come back here. Now you can see. Now I can put it here and be editing what I want to edit. Firstly, you have to note that I have not put the font we are using, okay? So I will, to follow up on your font, click on the font you have used before. Let me say this is what Montserrat. In mobile, you're using mobile, just go to the font place. You're going to see the name of the font you are using. So this is Montserrat. So I want to change this canvas to Montserrat. Then I'm going to come here. One beautiful thing about Canva is that the font you have been using might be listed already. Do you see that? Say document font. So what do? I change it to Montserrat. I reduce it because it's not, there is hierarchy in designs. This is going to be in the theoretical courses. Please read them. There's hierarchy. What is the major thing people will see? What is the major test people will see on this flyer first? The shoe. Okay. Now I can't let this one to be big because I still want people to see all this shoe here. So I can't just let this thing to be big, okay? Now, the reason why I have this thing here, if you are using mobile, you don't have to do all this. In short, I just put it here so we can have the same thing, okay? So I've already changed my font to Montserrat. Then I come here to this eye here to italize. Now, do you see that something is missing? There's a 3 dots here. Now, in graphics, we use 3 dots as a way of continuation, or when you're talking about tagline, it's this 3 dots. 3 dots. There is a theory about that, but this is not for this video. I don't want it to be too lengthy, and I'm thinking it's lengthy already, but I want us to get the full class. Now our design, our flyer is looking like it. Wow. I'm loving this. I designed this. I'm loving this already. Okay, so that is me. I love to design. Now this thing is stressful. Abby, you will have been looking at how will I arrange all these things to look this neat, very neat and well shaped. So easy. It's not stressful. Go back to your elements. Someone will have think as if we are going to upload. No, we are not going to upload. We are going to elements. So erase this shadow that was there. That was shadow we used before. Then go to frame. Remember I talked about frame at the beginning of this video. Go to frame. So when you're at the frame, click on this frame, this rectangle frame. Click on it. See, we have different kind of frame. As this class goes on, you will know their usefulness. But click on this square shape. It's already here. What do you want to use frame for? We are using frame. Frame is what we use to do mock-up. So reduce the shape. Hold it at the edge. Now, as a graphic designer, please don't reduce something from here. Don't try to do something. Don't try to reduce something like this. It's spoil the shape. Okay. This is how we reduce the size from the edge. So reduce the edge of this frame to the edge of this. Look at it. So let's reduce it. So Okay, so I think I have this already. Then I bring it here. I still have to reduce it. So I bring it here. Now I bring it here. Okay, good. Now click on it. If you are using mobile, click on it and press this to duplicate, or find the duplicating button. Okay, now for desktop users, just click on it and press Ctrl D. It's already duplicated. Then you bring it like this. Now if you press Ctrl D again, it will by default arrange itself. That's beauty of Canva for you. So we have just 5 here. I still want to reduce it. Now if you are a desktop user or even a laptop user, how do you double click on everything? Click on shift, then I click on what I should not click. Click on shift, then hold this, hold everything. Just click on shift and hold everything together, then reduce it. Why do I reduce the shape? You can do this one by one. I'm just trying to show you the hack very fast way as a designer. Why do you have to reduce it? Because it is 6 boxes that are here, so we have 5 here. So I still want to duplicate one more. So yes, so let me now try to please arrange them very well. Don't just do buru to the core. As a graphic designer, you have to take your time. Don't be in a haste. Take your time, bro. Take your time, babe. Now we are here. So we have our 6th frame already. Good. Now this is what will help me to arrange my work. Frame is used for mockup. Don't worry, I'm talking about mockup. Don't worry, we are still going to talk about mockup there. So how are we going to arrange? Now I want to start putting in my shoes one by one. I just click on it. After you click on it, it will come on your flyer. Then you drag it. Even though you are using mobile phone, drag it into the frame. This is it. I click on it and I drag. Simple. Click on the second one, is here, then drag. Simple. Click on it, then drag. Simple. Please just click and drag. Click on it and drag into the frame. Do you see that? Click on it and just drag into the frame. That's all. That is all. Now I'm done arranging my own. Can you see? I'm done arranging it. You can arrange just anyhow. I didn't follow this arrangement. Yes, it's my design. It doesn't have to follow any arrangement. It just has to be well arranged. There's no formula to the arrangement. Now we are getting there. It's looking like it. Good. What's the next thing? You can see that I did not rush. I don't have to start with this. I take it from the beginning. Please, don't rush when it comes to design. Don't rush. Don't be in a haste. So I still want to arrange. I'm thinking I leave too much space. There's too much space here. So I will click on this. Don't forget how I tell you to click on everything. If you are using mobile, just click on it and you will now see multiple selects. Then you start selecting everything. If you are using desktop, just click on one, then long press your shift and start clicking on the remaining one. Are we together? Then drag it up. Do you see? Yes, I want space to be underneath because there's space. Now what's the next thing to do? Who can tell me that? Who can tell me what's the next thing to do? I have to get the shape for this contact us, right? Then I go to, where will I go to? Element. I hope by now you should know all the things I'm doing. Then I go to elements. I click on shape, right? So I want to change the shape of this. Let me see. Do you understand what I just do? I go and click on shape. This is the shape. I want to change the color. I come to this icon here, this place here. Are you seeing it? Then click on the white button. Then what do? I reduce it. This is what I'm doing from this icon. I reduce it. This is just a shape, so I can reduce it anywhere. So I bring it here. I still reduce it. That's to be fitted. This have to be beautiful. So I'm trying to drag it down. Okay. Because this place is small, so you have to be patient. Just be patient. Yeah, so I get what I want to get. Then what do I do next? I go to tests. Are we together? Then I click on add a subheading. What I want to type is contact us. Okay, so I bring in it. I change the color. Who can get what with the color now? The color will now be the color of this blue. You don't have to use many color, please. Please and please. Simplicity. Check great brand is simplicity. There are flyers that will demand you to use different kind of colors. I know that. Those flyers are most sometimes for children. Now there's a mistake. Here is capital letter. Now I use small letter. What do? I double click. Don't get tired of correcting your errors when it comes to design. Always know, always love perfection. Okay, it's gonna help you a lot. Okay, so I want to make it fit. Yeah, it's fitted now. So I want to put the semicolon because it's there. Then I click it again. I still want to make it. I'm still trying to push it. I'm pushing the text, trying to fix it. Good. Now there is something we call CTA in designing. That is call to action. Call to action means what are you telling them to do on that flyer? Call to action are statements like order now, send us a DM, call us now. So the call to action on this flyer is contact us. Are we together? Then please let your number, the numbers of your client, their Instagram handle, stuff like that, let it be clear. Don't use fancy text. Hey, this is how they will reach your client, so let everybody be able to see it. Are we together? So what do? I go to tests. No, is that test? No, it's not test. Who can tell me what I'm going to do here? Yeah, very good. We're going to first download these icons. And I tell you, you don't have to go to everywhere to download. Just come to elements. Do you see how I move my cursor? Elements. Then what do I type? Instagram icon. I type Instagram icon. Then this is one. You can choose any one, but this is one I want to use. Then the reason why I choose this is because so I can be able to change the color. The Instagram icon that is already coming with Instagram colors. Okay, I can't use this. Sorry, this is a pro. Sorry, this is one I use in that because I use my pro account. So let's do for free Instagram icon. You will always see actually, so don't worry, don't bother, don't panic. No panic, we're gonna see a free one. So the pro account is very important. It's going to make you can see beautiful things. It's going to make you access. So I'm begging you, be serious in this class. So you're going to get access to the pro for free. You're going to get access to the pro video for free. So this is a free one now. I get a free one already. So I change the color to what? White. Now because I'm not working with many colors. I just want a simple, beautiful flyers. Yeah. So this is my Instagram icon. So I bring it. Yep. So this is kind of too big. How do I reduce it? I click on the text. I long press shift. I click on the shape under it. Sorry about that. So I click on the shape and I click on the text and I reduce it. I want to reduce it. Okay, is it telling me that the size can be reduced? Let me work with this. Okay, so I've been able to reduce it though. Okay, good. Please ensure that you practicalize this thing that you are learning. Graphics is about, if you see one thing about graphics, should I tell you, if you should practice this thing and you get it, you'll be so happy with yourself. You'll be fulfilled like, oh, wow, so I can do this. But if you don't practice it, oh bro, how do you want to learn? You can't even learn. Good, so we are here already. Okay, remember, I think I have not done something. Yes, I have not changed this font. You have to let all your fonts to what? To actually tally. Don't just use any other font. So I've changed it now. It's now Montserrat. Now I want to write my Instagram handle. The Instagram handle of my client. Okay, so I double click to duplicate. I don't want to start going to test again. Okay, let's go to test. In case of people that will say, no, let's start from the beginning. So we go to test. But the quickest way is just to, the reason why it is good to duplicate the text you're working with is because that text is already been edited. It will have the color, it will have the font. Okay, but for the sake of this class, let's start again. So I erase it, and the Instagram handle of my client is dm.l wears. Is that it? Let's check. Yeah, dm.l, then there's underscore well, right. So this is your Instagram handle. Yeah, you can do to follow me on my Instagram handle, sdesign underscore. Thank you so much. I will be so happy to catch you on there. So I changed my font again to Montserrat. Then I go to color to give it a white color this time around. Don't mind Canva. So to give it a white color this time around, then I come to this place. What will I do? I will reduce it. I don't want it to be bold. Yeah, it's not bold. Is it bold? Okay, it's bold. Let's do it as they do it there. It's bold. But if it's my preference, I would have not wanted it to be bold actually, but since it's bold, let's just leave it bold. Good. So, oh wow, this is beautiful already. I'm loving. So, what's the next thing to do? Yeah, the next thing to do is to download my WhatsApp icon. Where will I go to now? Say it to yourself. Clap for yourself, you get it. Where will I go to? Yeah, I'm going to go to my element. And what will I download? WhatsApp icon. So you can download any icon. You can download Facebook icon. It's any icon. Every app has their own icon. Okay, so now again, if they are giving us pro, hey, let's keep searching till we find a WhatsApp icon that is not pro. Okay, so that's one of the limits of using Canva without having a premium account. So trust me, I'm gonna teach you how to get a Canva Pro for free on this class. I only need you, because this training is just for free. Okay, just to ensure that you are empowered. But nevertheless, I want you to practice. So practice all your assignment. Let's try this. Okay, let's try this. We can go with this. It's a free one. So let's change all the colors to white. So you can try this on mobile users. Please, this is also the same. Don't have to feel like, oh, it's also the same thing, just for better viewing. Okay, so now the number of my clients. Okay, so now we are going to put in the number of my clients. So let me click on this DML wells. What do you know I want to do? I want to duplicate. I love to work easily. I love stress-free life though. So I'm gonna click on the backspace. Then his number is 0813 space 671 space 7319. Good. Now we are here. You are not ready. Oh, we are done with our product flyer for today. This is beautiful, simple, perfect, well arranged. Oh goodness, I do change the font. This is not the font they use in this place, but yet I still get my design. So who is ready to go on this trip with me? By this time tomorrow, everyone watching this video should be able to design this beautiful flyer. Now, how do we save? For one thing that is beautiful about Canva, again, should I tell you, is that as you are working on this already, by default it is saving. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. This is already being saved to your account. So even though you don't save it, you can still come back and save it. But let me delete this. I just use this as a way of letting us see what we want to duplicate. Though I delete this page. So this is what we've designed. So clap for yourself. You've come this far. So clap for yourself. Then how do we save? You go to file, then you go to download. Oops. Download with free setting. I'm not downloading with Canva team. Don't mind Canva. Let me download with free setting. So they are downloading with my free setting. Okay, so yeah, so it's already downloaded. If you are using mobile, so it's already downloaded. So let's just go back to our account to see what I'm telling you. Now if you go back to your home page, you will see what you design in your home page. Now let's go to project. Sorry, you go to your project. Now you will see your flyer that you just designed. Do you see it's saved there permanently? Okay, thank you for watching this video to the end. Please do well to do this assignment. Send it to me. I'll be so happy to lead you on how to go about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. There are still a lot to learn for free on this channel. Like this button so the algorithm can move, and switch on the notification button. Thank you.